Do you know when National Cocoa Day is celebrated? It's on the 13th of December, a day dedicated to the rich, velvety beverage we all love. Cocoa, a cornerstone of our culinary world, holds a special place in many hearts and mugs. This humble bean has a story as rich and complex as its flavor, a tale that spans centuries and continents. So grab a cup of your favorite cocoa, sit back, and prepare for a journey. Stay tuned to discover more about the fascinating history of this delicious treat. The origins of cocoa trace back to ancient civilizations. Let's take a step back to the time when civilization was still in its infancy. The discovery of cocoa takes us all the way to the ancient Mesoamerican cultures, specifically the Mayans and Aztecs. This was around 4,000 years ago, a time when cocoa wasn't just considered a delectable treat, but a divine gift. The Mayans, who were the first known to cultivate cocoa, regarded it as a heavenly food bestowed upon them by the gods. They used cocoa in a multitude of ways. It was a staple in their diet, a currency, and an essential part of their religious rituals. They even had a god of cocoa, Ekchua, whom they worshipped and made offerings of cocoa beans to. Over in the Aztec civilization, cocoa held a similar significance. The Aztecs believed that cocoa was a gift from Quetzalcoatl, the god of wisdom. They used cocoa seeds as a form of currency and incorporated cocoa into various aspects of their culture, from their diet to their religious ceremonies. They'd prepare a bitter, frothy drink from the cocoa beans, which was considered a luxury enjoyed by the elite. In both these civilizations, cocoa was more than just a plant. It was a symbol of abundance, fertility, and life. It was so highly regarded that it was often used in significant rites of passage such as weddings and funerals. The cocoa beans were buried with the deceased as an offering for their journey to the afterlife. This reverence for cocoa wasn't confined to Mesoamerica. It spread across continents and centuries, shaping societies and economies along the way. From the ancient civilizations to the European courts in the 17th century, where it was a status symbol, to the Industrial Revolution, which made it accessible to the masses. The humble cocoa bean had a long journey from these ancient cultures to our modern-day coffee shops and kitchens. And even today, it continues to bring joy, comfort, and a moment of indulgence in our busy lives. The journey of the cocoa bean is a tale of exploration and innovation. Born in the tropical rainforests of Central and South America, the cocoa bean embarked on an adventure across the globe that would change the world as we know it. During the 15th and 16th centuries, Spanish explorers, enchanted by the rich, bitter drink they discovered in the Aztec Empire, brought cocoa back to Europe. This strange new beverage was initially met with a mixed reception. Some found its bitter taste too strong for their palate, while others were captivated by its unique flavor and the invigorating effect of theobromine, the stimulant found within the beans. To make the drink more appealing to the European taste, they began to add sugar and honey, transforming the bitter brew into a sweet, luxurious drink. This was the birth of the hot chocolate we know and love today. The popularity of this sweet treat soared, and the cocoa bean quickly became a prized commodity. The Industrial Revolution in the 18th and 19th centuries brought about significant advancements in chocolate-making techniques. In the mid-19th century, Conrad van Houten, a Dutch chemist, invented a hydraulic press that could separate cocoa solids from cocoa butter. This allowed for the production of cocoa powder, which could be easily mixed with water or milk to create a smoother, more consistent drink. Around the same time, an English company, J.S. Fry and Sons, produced the first solid eating chocolate. This was followed quickly by the creation of milk chocolate by Daniel Peter, with the help of his friend Henri Nestle. The chocolate industry as we know it was beginning to take shape. From luxury drink to everyday treat, the journey of the cocoa bean has been marked by innovation and reinvention. It's been transformed from a bitter beverage enjoyed by ancient civilizations to a sweet indulgence adored by millions around the world. And that brings us to where we are today, celebrating National Cocoa Day, a day to honor the humble cocoa bean and its incredible journey, and of course to enjoy some delicious chocolate. So why do we celebrate National Cocoa Day, you might ask? Well, this day holds a special significance that goes beyond the simple enjoyment of a warm cup of cocoa. National Cocoa Day is a day to pay tribute to the remarkable journey of the cocoa bean. From its humble origins in the tropical rainforests of Central and South America to its global spread and transformation into the delicious treats we know and love today, the cocoa bean has a history that is rich and fascinating. But National Cocoa Day isn't just a celebration of history. It's also a recognition of the massive industry that cocoa has created. Today, the global chocolate market is worth billions of dollars, providing jobs and livelihoods for millions of people around the world, from farmers and chocolatiers to retailers and marketers. Most importantly, National Cocoa Day is a celebration of the joy that cocoa brings to our lives. Whether it's a comforting mug of hot cocoa on a cold winter's day, a bar of dark chocolate savored as a special treat, or a slice of decadent chocolate cake enjoyed on a birthday, cocoa has the power to bring a smile to our faces and warmth to our hearts. To celebrate National Cocoa Day, people indulge in their favorite cocoa-based treats, share delicious recipes, and even host chocolate tasting parties. National Cocoa Day is a tribute to this incredible journey of the cocoa bean and the delight it brings to our lives. Here are some fun facts about cocoa you might not know. Let's embark on a journey through the rich and interesting world of cocoa. Firstly, did you know that cocoa has a divine history? The scientific name for the tree that produces cocoa beans is Theobroma cacao, which translates to food of the gods. In ancient Mesoamerican cultures, cocoa was so revered that it was used as a form of currency. Speaking of ancient cultures, cocoa wasn't always consumed as the sweet treat we know today. The Mayans and Aztecs used to prepare a bitter beverage from ground cocoa beans, chili peppers, and water. Sugar came into the picture much later when the Spanish conquistadors brought cocoa to Europe. Now, let's talk about the cocoa tree. It's an evergreen, which means it can produce fruit all year round. But don't be too quick to imagine vast fields of these trees. They are quite particular about their environment. For optimal growth, they prefer the shady understory of tropical rainforests, typically within 20 degrees of the equator. Did you know that it takes about 5 years for a cocoa tree to produce its first beans? And even then, each tree only produces approximately 2,000 beans per year. This might not seem like a lot, but considering that it takes about 400 beans to make 1 pound of chocolate, every bean counts. Cocoa also has a significant impact on the world economy. Ivory Coast, for instance, is the world's largest producer of cocoa, contributing to over 1/3 of the global production. And globally, the chocolate industry is worth over $100 billion. That's a lot of cocoa. Cocoa is not only delicious, but also has a host of health benefits. Rich in antioxidants, minerals, and flavonoids, it's a heart-healthy choice that can help lower blood pressure and improve brain function. Isn't it amazing how much there is to know about something as simple as a cocoa bean? So, now you know why we celebrate National Cocoa Day. We've journeyed together through the rich, dark history of cocoa, from its humble origins in the tropical rainforests, to its revered status in ancient civilizations, and finally, to the comfort of our modern-day kitchens. We've uncovered the intricate journey of the cocoa bean, crossing oceans and centuries, transforming from a bitter fruit to the sweet delight we all know and love. We've also delved into the significance of National Cocoa Day, an annual celebration that not only indulges our collective sweet tooth, but also pays tribute to the labor and traditions that bring cocoa to our tables. Finally, we've sprinkled in some fun facts about cocoa, adding a dash of intrigue to our daily indulgence. Next time you enjoy a hot cup of cocoa or a chocolate treat, remember the incredible journey of the cocoa bean and the joy it brings to our lives. Happy National Cocoa Day!